Well, hello YouTube. It's just watched Star Trek Discovery. I forgot the episode, but it's called Perpetual, whatever. Yeah, but all right. A bit bored actually. I don't know. I like last week. You got quite a good sort of build up with it, but I was expecting a bit more. We didn't really get any answers. I know in other reviews people are saying, is it the Borg or some connection? That's because of the nanite thing in is it Tyler? Not Tyler. Leyland. Well, it starts off, the pull the mother, you get to see a mother and she's been floating around. She's 950 years into the future. So what, 32nd century at 33rd. And there's no left. I mean, everything's gone, you know, obviously in the Alpha Quadrant or the entire galaxy. This AI thing that's got merged with this program from that, you remember that creature that had all that knowledge to get it to evolve into, obviously, to what it becomes. The mother's asleep for about, you know, Burnham's knocked out for 5 hours or something. She wakes up, she thought she imagined her mother, but it's the mother. Mother don't want to talk to her, she just wants Captain Pike. She does mention Pike's future, said it's not looking too bright for you. Well, it ain't, is it really? Poor old Pike and the Burfield race. But he said, let's focus on now. Then we get into section 31, the Empress. I love the Empress, I'm going to call her the Empress. Giorgio, she's talking with Leyland. He's been taken over by AI from last week, and this agenda sort of comes on. He tells her that we need this data, and there's a work out a way. Apparently, going to shove this data into the suit, shove it in a quantum singularity, a wormhole that runs through space-time, and it's going to be nobody can touch it because it goes into infinity. And the work out by using dark matter that they can put her mother back in our timeline. Obviously it don't quite work out that way because she's like on an elastic band. Mother keeps going back to 950 years in future. You know, I know she's floating about everywhere, but she always goes back, and she goes into what she served them on that colony from the Telenesium or something, and is it Telenesium? And the episode just rumbles along. And I don't know, I was sort of losing interest a bit. I don't know, I couldn't seem to focus on it. We got into this point with it, like, it got a bit emotional, you know, there's like, you know, the emotional scenes. Tyler goes on, but well, he gets told by Leyland to do this dodgy stuff, like redirect the data flow, whatever. And to section 31 ship, and the Empress figures it out. It's something the mother says, and she figures out that there's something not right with Leyland. Tyler discovers him doing AI things with stuff down his face, you know, like nanites and that. And there's a big fight ensues. He stabs Tyler, he gets away in an escape pod, he beams down to the planet, does Leyland. Big fight on the planet to destroy, he's after suit, and he's gonna like get all the data. And not as well destroy the suit and the mother, and it's all going on ship. It's all been like this data and that. Spock's on the case, and it's like he gets away. Well, there's this fight, and phaser beams are going off. Anyway, the Starmate says, let's destroy the shield that keeps her mother in time frame. Bang, destroy that. So go back 950 years in future with some data, I think. And Leyland's on planet. I mean, there's a great scene with the Empress. I mean, she really lays into him, and he actually starts losing, and you sort of get a bit excited with that scene. And but obviously, nanites himself and comes back and knocks it at the floor. But she makes enough time for all that to happen, so that happens. They then like stamp, let's blow the planet to hell, beam up to the ship. And photon torpedoes go off, destroy the installation, and well, we think that's it. So Burnham's obviously depressed in the quarter. Spock comes in, and there's like all chess pieces and a bit of a chat, and that's it. Finishes. Obviously, a lot more in this episode I could go into, but I thought for getting an answers episode, we'd get something a bit more juicy than... We haven't really learnt that much more from last week, which I'm a bit disappointed about. I wanted something crunchy to eat on and think, yeah. But it's not bad. Again, I'm getting a bit worried because Star Trek and Time Travel are not exactly brilliant, you know what I mean? They have used it over years to cop out of certain things. And I'm hoping that because we had a nice build up to this so far, and we sort of got here, and you know, is it going to get a bit lame now with Time Travel? Is this like the Red Angel business is finished? Again, Burnham's the focus amongst all the crew. It's like the Empress is like she's got this mother relationship with her mother's there. I think she's a bit funny because actual mother's there, but there comes to an agreement they both care about. I'm getting a bit worried about this because I don't want her to have this destiny, and it's all like she's like the chosen one. You know, I don't want to go down that path. It's Star Trek, you know what I mean? But I think, like I said, I think at the end of this series, she's going to be... Well, after the entire series run, she'll get command at Discovery. I think because, like, apparently we're meant to see it from a crew member's through her eyes and the experience of it all. So yeah, not a brilliant episode, but maybe that. But they did that in the last series as we were getting towards the end of the season. I mean, it's about 7 episodes to go now, so I think by 12 and 13 we're going to get some real juicy bits in this, something to think. Yeah, but I thought we'd have got a bit more. But it wasn't a bad episode. I was a bit worried when I was sort of phasing out of it. I thought it'd be quite, you know, the build up after last week's episode. But yeah, I mean, obviously the complicated relationships are going up. Tilly wasn't in it much this week. Pike was just being his usual commander self. Burnham, you know, drama focused on her. And she is a bloody good actress. I mean, see where she's crying, which I think she's a great actress. But I just thought the characters were a bit weak this week. I don't know, there were no punchiness with any of it. But yeah, it's episode 11. We've got 7 weeks to go. So, you know, where we're going to go next. I don't know about the Borg theory. You know, is that going to be connected? I hope not. You know, because some people don't say, you know, with like the nanites and stuff, that it could be some kind of Borg thing, and they better not do that, because are we going into like Star Trek history and the you going to canon? Because they did it with Enterprise with Borg. They shouldn't have done it. You know what I mean? Even though in a way it was sort of, they could do it because there were Borg bits in Antarctica, but I don't think they should do. I hope not. So it'd be interesting to find out what this AI is and where it's from and what this agenda is, which I'm really like some answers to. But now, you know, obviously we're going to get like the build. I think by episode 13 we'll have a picture which will set out the what's going on over the next couple of episodes. After that, I think by final episode, I wonder if we're going to get a cliffhanger, which is going to be sort of interesting. I think it's going to be interesting how this season's going to finish. But it's just, I hope it don't lose it. But we have got season 3, so a lot of people saying it's been losing viewers and that, but I don't think so. Look, in every series you get that episode that's a bit of a flatter, you know, a bit flat. So that's it. That's my review of Star Trek Discovery. I think there were more faults with it this week than anything positive. So, but, you know, stuck it out this far. We'll have to see next week. So I'll see you next Friday. Sorry about being late. I've been out all weekend. I went to a film fair in yesterday, which were terrible. I wish I'd never bothered. I actually didn't pay in, actually. Well, it was a £5 to get in, so I walked in. And there was nobody on, you know, on table. So I walked in and wandered around. We're in there 30 minutes. David Warner wasn't there, which I wanted to meet. I don't know. Caroline Munro, she was lovely. But I was there about, I'd say, 40 minutes. And I walked out, and as I walked out, one said, "Have you paid?" I said, "Yeah." And that was it. But I won't be going back to that again. You know, so I'll stick to other stuff. But there you go. So I'm on at 7 o'clock tonight. Definitely on at 7 for an hour. I don't know what thing we're going to do. We'll just talk sci-fi and bang some ideas about. So we'll see you next week on Friday. Yeah, I've got a Doctor Who review coming through week and some other stuff. But I'll do that. I should be free from Monday, after Monday, because I've just got a lot on. But I am trying to stick to a schedule, guys. So until next week's Discovery, live long and prosper. I've probably used the wrong hand, and I will speak to you soon.